Hi and welcome to Life Inside and Out with Carina. Hi, I'm Carina. And if you are new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. On this channel, we talk about how to move our lives into a better position, how to move ourselves from where we are to a greater inner and outer well-being. So if you're interested in more videos like that, don't miss them. And also in the description box below is a link to my Patreon page where you can join, subscribe, become a patron, support me, but most of all support your own journey towards your own greater inner and outer well-being. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, I just want to chill and talk a little bit about why I'm doing this. Where I am, why I am here, and where I'm going with all this. And first of all, I wasn't always here in this place where I'm feeling good. Quite the opposite. I used to struggle with everything. I used to be depressed. I hit the wall twice. Last time was a year and a half ago. And I spent most part of last year really struggling. A lot. With a lot of things going on inside of me, because at the end of the day, the stuff that happened on the outside of me, anything anyone else does that affects me or whatever it is, I still have the choice of how I let it affect me, how I feel about it. But when we're in this place where we're stressed, where we're in survival mode, we don't function normally. We don't function fully. And we struggle. And that's where I were most of my life. That's where I've been most of my life, in that survival mode place where I've struggled, where I wanted so badly to feel better, to be more than I was, because I could feel deep inside of me that there was more. There was more of me. There was more of everything. The life I wanted to live existed somewhere. I could always feel that. At least almost always, as far as I can remember. But it made it very confusing to me because I couldn't see it. I didn't experience it. I struggled, and everything I touched did not turn to gold. In fact, nothing really turned to gold. Most things turned to dirt. And not the kind of dirt you want. However, all the dirt worked as a foundation for all the seeds I sowed. And when I say all the seeds I sowed, I mean that whenever we experience something we don't like, something we don't want, there's a part of us who knows what we do want. And when that happens, that seed is put into the dirt, and then we just have to water it. And that's where it goes wrong for us, because we don't really know how to water the seeds we sow. And we sow seeds all through our lives, whether we're aware of it or not. Every time, every single day, there are things that we think, oh, I should have done it this way. Next time I'll do it this way. Or I want that instead. Or whatever it is. I don't like this. I hate this. I can't stand being where I am. Whatever it is, there's a seed being sown in that moment. So how do we water it? Through gratitude. That's the number one. through gratitude and through awareness of all the good things we have right now in the moment, and through continuously doing so. A lot of people find it hard to think about and see what they have to be grateful for. And I used to have a hard time with that as well. Which is quite astonishing, because now I can't think of one thing I'm not grateful for, no matter what it is. Whatever it's doing with my life and for my life, I make sure it's something to be grateful for in it. Because it's all a matter of attitude. It's all a matter of how we choose to see it, and it's all a matter of how we choose to think about it. So look around you today. What is it with you that you are grateful for today? What is it with your life that you are grateful for today? And it might be the tiniest little thing that starts the snowball. You just need a handful of snow to start a snowball. And then once you get that ball rolling, it will grow bigger and bigger, rolling down that hill, and it will pick up momentum, it will go quicker and quicker. And eventually you will end up in a place similar to where I am, but of your choice. It's a fun place to be. It's a fun place to be. The sun goes up every day. That's something to be grateful for, because it gives us life. Something is beating your heart. I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? Well, I do know what it is, actually, but or my understanding of what it is anyway, but I will talk about that some other time. But something is beating your heart. Your body, how it functions, it's astonishing. It's amazing. Did you ever stop to even think about how the different organs work together, how our minds work, and what is going on inside of you? When I was a kid, there was a show on TV, a kids show on TV, where we got to learn a little bit about how our human bodies work, and it was very interesting. But it was more of the sort of how nutrition is transported through my body and things like that, which is also very important, of course, in its own way. And also for our greater well-being, if you're interested in nutrition and things like that, then learn more about it. What are you interested in? What are you interested in? Is there some time in your life where you can just sit down and learn more? Do you go for walks? Download audiobooks and listen to books about finding or improving or moving your well-being. If you like to read a book, read another book. Take action on it. Do something. If you're more like me, so you like watching videos, watch more videos about well-being. And not just do it. Understand it. Be open-minded. Challenge your thoughts about it. When I first started on this journey, there were many moments during my journey, I should say, and still, there are moments where I come across something new and that I haven't come across before. And I would look at it and I was like, oh, no, I don't agree with that. And when that happens, I know, oh, interesting. There's something here for me to learn. And that doesn't mean that I have to move myself to a place where I believe it. It just means that I will open my mind up to try to understand where they are coming from, whoever wrote it or said it or whatever it is. And how does that fit in with what I already understand and know? And is there something about what I understand and know now that I need to adjust to fit this in, if I find it something that I want to fit in, that seems right to fit in? So, I live in Spain. I'm Swedish. My partner is British, and my adult son also lives here. The rest of my family, my immediate family, is still in Sweden, and I have not seen them, most of them in more than a year. Some of them in a few years, and it sucks. It sucks, especially since I was supposed to see them in March. The same week Spain went into lockdown. The same day I was supposed to arrive in Sweden. But of course things were cancelled, and everything started to happen. And it sucks. It's sometimes painful, but I cannot control it. I cannot control that. It's the only thing I can control is how I feel. And sure, there are moments when I cry, when I miss them, when I wish I could see them. But I know that I miss them because I love them. And that love is strong. And that love moves me through things. That love makes me a better person. It makes my life better. And it's the focus that I miss them, that they're not here, that I can't see them right now. That is painful, not the love. So I choose to sometimes cry it out, and I go all in when I cry it out, and then I choose to do something that makes me feel good. And that's all you have to do. Cry it out and let it be there. And once you have cried it out, you will pick yourself up a bit, and you will do something that makes you feel better, because that's how we function. Truly, that's how we function. So, that's my Christmas ramble. Thank you for being here. I hope you are making your Christmas the best that you can during the circumstances you are in, whatever they are. Even if you are alone, sit down and feel the love without the lack of the presence of the people you love. Just feel the love you have for them. And let that be your strength. Let that be what moves you forward. Let that be your reason to find something to feel grateful for. Because having someone to love, whether you are able to be with them or not, is a precious gift. And if you don't have anyone to love, if there's no one in your life, then love yourself. And even if you have people in your life, love yourself. Just find one little thing, the color of your eyes, your hair, your dedication, your desire to feel better. Your ability to love, or just the fact that you are breathing. It's worth being grateful for. So again, have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you on the first day of the new year. Bye.